Hello, dear folks. Welcome to the show. Jack Chow is my name. East West is a show with G&E TV. Today is one of the moments I feel not only happy but young again. The reason I feel young is that I find myself surrounded by young faces, beautiful faces, and smiling faces. So with me today, we're talking about a brand new subject of the film festival, Chinese American Film Festival, which is scheduled to grand open on November the 4th. 2 days prior, there's a welcome banquet to all the filmmakers from all corners of the world to join the party. And 2 days later, so on a Tuesday, November the 4th, is going to be the grand open, whereby the nickname is the red carpet.
Right.
Red carpet event. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
We're excited.
Are you excited?
Really
about it?
excited.
So, okay, with me today, as you can see, there is a face that you see all the time on the news. That's a Nikki Lee, right? Not a surprise. So to Nikki, she is my guest now.
Yep.
All right. So to you, I still have to say welcome to my show.
Oh, thank you, Jack.
Okay, okay. So you and I together are welcoming a brand new face. All right.
A talented
that
girl.
is Xiao Wu.
Yeah, Xiao Wu.
Xiao Wu. Okay, Xiao Wu, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Nikki.
Sure. Xiao Wu is from Nanshan Group USA. They do fashions, and she herself is the art director of the big company.
Yeah.
Their brand name, leading brand name, is Paul Bettany jacket, which is the one I'm wearing.
Yeah, the great one.
Do I look better?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, all right.
For
That's all
sure.
the time, right?
Yes.
Okay. And it's her design. All right. Now, so to come to the point though, what are you doing by putting these beautiful faces together, talking about the subject? What is subject? The subject is, okay, maybe a hard one. You tell me if it's too hard. I can just reduce the elevation to play a softball already. Otherwise, I'll be playing hard balls right now. Talking about the time, the time now we are facing, which is the digital time. Everything is fastened. Everything is quick. And we're talking about food. We talk about snack food. When you contact people, pick up the phone or a cell phone or any kind of phone, and sometimes we face to face. When we sit face to face, we still chat on the cell phone, right? So, which means that everything is simplified.
Right.
Now back to the clothing, to your outfit though, there is still a concept to how we make ourselves portrayable. How do we portray ourselves? In other words, especially man. They were talking about Paul Bettany being the menswear though. So in your girl's eye, so there's to be a way, exactly way, how do we men portray ourselves? Right? So from a designer point of view, can you let us know or how you feel about the challenge? One hand you have to face the young people, on the other you have tradition on your back.
Yeah.
So in between, how do you balance? As a designer, I say art director, not only designer. You are, okay, art
For my opinion, I think guys, for itself, is whenever, it's either for men or women, whenever you dressed up, I think the best way is to show off yourself, to bring you confident up, and to find the right clothing fit for you. It's not always follow up who's trending and what is trending in this season. Like, it's more about if that trendy stuff will be fit for you. If that is, it definitely make you in the next level, for sure. That's my opinion for the best dressed up.
Nikki, though, I see you all the time, almost every day. I can't prevent seeing you again and again and over again. But this is the first time I ask you, right? This kind of question. What do you think, in your eye, being the challenge between the time and the tradition on your back?
Well,
Same question.
Yeah, I think these have to go to different ages. Like for men, they're in their different ages, and the clothing on them are gonna look completely different. Like for young boys, like they're in their early 20s. Their clothes normally or most of the time shows more like of the being young and being free. But in terms of like older ages, like after like 30s or in their 40s, like even like your age, which is need to be more decent. Need to be more decent and need to be more settled down. So it's gonna look different too. And you can't really say like you can't really use just one understanding to kind of cover everyone.
However, are there situations that all men have to be dressed splendidly? Right? Even though you're young. Suppose if there's a banquet, right?
Yeah,
you're 18 years old. Can you just walk in t-shirts?
No.
So,
That's rude.
Tradition still hangs here, right?
Yeah.
And tradition is still the one solid.
Yeah.
Right now. I know you work for Nanshan for quite some time
Yes.
as art director. Nanshan Group USA is the big company. Oh, by the way, they support the Chinese American Film Festival in a big way.
Yeah.
For that, we appreciate it. Good. Well, it's a culture. It's the culture exchange.
Yeah.
Everybody cultivate. Right? We are the farmers. If it is a flower, we are the farmers. Right? Okay, now we're the gardeners. So like that, we do together for the great cause of the culture exchange. Right now, at Nanshan, I know Nanshan has a huge concept. Right. So, what is your Nanshan concept in terms of like what you said before?
Our major concept is more to bring the confident for men as a classic man in the right area.
I see.
To bring the most like modern, also plus the classic, with bring the gentleman. With we ever have a different definition about what means the gentleman, it depends on what industry you're in, which you can fill in for this category.
I see.
In different industries.
I see.
Yes.
In other words, in Nanshan, you guys are building confidence in men.
Yeah.
Right. So how do you see? I know I'm asking question after question after question, which seems naive though. At my age, excuse me for being this naive. I'm still young enough to ask those questions, right?
Yeah.
Good now.
You got
So,
young heart.
in your eye, a young girl your age, what do you think about men's confidence?
Well, to me, I think actually in general, for men to be confident, clothing it's a very important part of it. If you have the fit clothing, you have the right clothing, you are definitely going to look confident. But what's more important is the knowledge that you conceive and the experiences, the life that you've been living on, and how these actually can build you who you are today.
I see.
That's very important. But clothing too, of course.
So back to my audience today, it is one of the special moments I feel once again young. And it's a privilege doing this job. Sometimes you have excuses to feel young. You have moments that you have to feel young. I do feel young now, at least one day younger than yesterday. I'm going backward. So joining me are my new friend and young friend, Xiao Wu from Nanshan American Group, and also my colleague, Nikki Lee. You see her on the news all the time, but now she's my guest. So together, we're putting some thoughts for you as versus the current time, which is digital time. What is the fashion? What is the word fashion? What's in fashion? According to them, we touched the first word, which is a slogan that Nanshan holds, that to build confidence in men. Let's take a very short moment now. When we come back, we'll find out how we analyze the elements of confidence. Can we please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. We'll